Welcome to Simply Liminal. My name is Stacy. This is my daily 2-card reading for Friday, February 23rd, 2024. This week we're working with the Deep, Dark, and Dangerous Oracle by Stacy DeMarco, and I kind of had whispers that we needed to use a shadow deck, and this is my go-to deck when I'm doing shadow work. And shadow work isn't bad. Shadow work is something that we all need to do. It's kind of, you know, to work on the things that make us have a temper, or to make us be impatient, or the things that make us not be as kind as we could be. These are the shadow aspects of ourselves, and I use this deck to help me work on those things, to help me become better and more, because that's what we're all doing here in this life. We're striving to be better and to learn and become more, and hopefully help others become more, which is one of the reasons I started this channel, and I'm trying to spread these messages through these oracle cards. So this is a beautiful deck. It comes to us from Rockpool Publishing. We visited a small deck from Rockpool 2 weeks ago, but I do want to read what she writes here about the shadow because I think it's very important. She says, "There's great beauty and power in darkness. What if, by stepping into the realm of monsters and things that go bump in the night, what seems twisted and dangerous is actually a torch leading us out of the darkness and into divine wholeness?" I firmly believe that we need to do shadow work, and we need to walk into that dark tunnel before we can come out the other side. We'll see the light, and then we'll come out a better version of ourselves than we were before. So this deck is divided into 3 areas: deep, dark, and dangerous, and it kind of deals with the monsters in life. So let me set the deck over here. I'm going to continue to do my 2-card readings as I have, where I look at the energy of the day, which is, you know, the force directed at us towards the universe or our environment, and then the focus, which is our intention, our effort, or the response that we put into the energy that's coming at us. You know, I truly believe that liminal spaces are areas where we are open to receiving information, messages from our divine self, our divine creator, messages to help us become more, or to learn something, or to understand something. And I think oracle cards are a beautiful and simple way for us to help get those messages through to us. I'm going to read from the cards intuitively, and then I will read from the guidebook as well. I will say that the guidebook has very intense information in it, a lot of stuff, and I'm only going to kind of skim it, but we'll definitely get the feeling, the overview of these cards. So let's look at the energy of the day. Okay, and these are kind of shiny cards, which we've battled with off and on. We'll do the best we can with them. And the focus of the day. Okay, got our focus card. I do want to say that I always open a circle of light and love and protection around myself before I start these readings. It's very important to me for these readings, and I want you to know that I believe that you are protected in that circle of light and love and protection as well. No matter when you watch these readings, that extends to you, no matter when it might be. I also call in my spirit guides and guardians to help myself be a clear channel for this information to the collective. And I consider myself part of the collective that these messages are for. So I am hoping to learn something, just as I believe you're hoping to learn something. All right, so let's take a look at what our energy card is for the day. This is a beautiful card. I don't think I've actually ever pulled this one for myself. This is Sybil, which is a seer, basically, like an oracle in a way, and the card says foresight. And this is card number 13, which I love as a number, but we have the energy of foresight coming at us. Now, yesterday our card was warning, like there was something going on that we needed to pay attention to. Today we have foresight. So this is giving us a little glimmer maybe of something else coming at us. So let's take a look at what this card says. I'll just read from it very quickly, if I can get to the page. Okay, so Sybil, which is the foresight card. It says, develop rituals that will benefit and support you. Connect more strongly with your higher power. Intuition is valuable at this time. Use everything available to you to make a decision. Sometimes the answer is not clear immediately, but give it time. Get support from a trusted, wise friend. And she gives us duality messages within these cards, and so I would like to read those, and she has 2 listed for this card. So for duality, it is truth versus the untruth, and clarity versus opaqueness. So something very interesting, because sometimes, you know, we have a premonition or an idea that something isn't right, and it's very sharp and clear. And sometimes it's a little bit more vague sense of uneasiness. Either way, pay attention. It's important. So this is the energy that's coming at us today. So I think that this energy is going to help us with our foresight. Now, let's look at the focus card of the day. We have the Morrigan. Oh, that's beautiful. Goddess, kind of Celtic goddess, Irish goddess associated with ravens most generally, and she is considered a triple goddess, but here she is. She's beautiful. There's the raven feathers. She's got good Irish red hair, right? And a sword. She's not a goddess to mess around with. And what her message is here is sovereignty. So there's power in taking control of yourself. And with the foresight message that, or the energy that's coming at us, I believe that the Morrigan is telling us that we need to be sovereign and take control of what we're seeing. Like, we have the power of foresight. We just have to recognize it. We have to be open to understanding that we all are gifted with intuition. We just need to trust in that and believe in ourselves. So let's take a look at what this card says. This is from the dark category. And let me read here about this one. So it says the Morrigan, and her message is sovereignty. It says, establish your own realm and domain. You are the queen of your own castle, and this means you set boundaries and guidelines. Protect your own. Protect the earth and her creatures. It's a pretty strong message from her. And the duality messages here from her are peace versus war, and fear versus courage. So I don't know what this day is going to have in store for us this Friday, but it seems pretty interesting. Like, this feels like whenever I see the Morrigan come up or I sense her energy, I think this is no joke. This is nothing to be messed with. This is something to be taken very, very seriously. So we have this gift of foresight coming at us, and we need to take it serious. We need to take control of it, and we need to make it our own. And her message says that we need to protect ourselves, those around us, our environment, including the earth that we call home. So I hope you found this reading helpful. I hope you've connected with it in some way. I would love to hear what you're feeling about this deck of cards. This is the Deep, Dark, and Dangerous Oracle by Stacy DeMarco. Please like, please subscribe, please share. I would love to help this channel grow so I can help spread this message to more people. I truly think that there is beauty and divine connection in these messages that we can get from these oracle cards, and that comes to us from source. Things that will help us become more, become better. Help us on our path, you know, and so we can help others become more as well, which is one of the reasons I started this channel, and I'm hoping to share and spread these messages so other people can become more as well, and we can all become something, so we all can learn and develop on our path. I mean, ultimately, that's what we're here for, right? To become something more than we started out with, to learn, and to hopefully help others. So thank you so much. My name is Stacy. Thank you for visiting Simply Liminal with me.